Hey, Boat Doctor. This is part 2 on the setup of the Simrad and the RS-25 or 35. Okay, so again, I got all this stuff. I already went through all this unit, wireless, all this. So then you can get out of that. You can hit this one right here. Waypoints, there's your waypoints right here. You can delete all of them. Delete, get rid of them. Okay, you can go your tracks. Now, you can delete all, but you cannot delete the ones that we got in here for today. They won't let you delete these tracks for 24 hours at this time. You want to set a new one, you just hit that there. Waypoint, same thing, you hit new. And you can name the waypoint, whatever you want to name it. I'm going to cancel that. So go back into new. I want to change the latitude and longitude. I don't have to run through all those numbers. I can just pick the number I want, the numbers I want to change and change them. Okay. More options. I can put in notes. I can write crabbing Coos Bay September through December or something like that, and you can put symbols on there. Discard. Okay, get out of that. You got bait balls. You got fish down in there. You got your A-scope running here. That is probably fish. Lighter green and these colors here. If that's blinking, that's actually living, not air. Yeah, look at that bait ball right there. There's some fish right on top. Waters went up to 66, almost 67 degrees. So then you go back into here, and then you can do tides if you like. Here's your tides. It's almost going to high tide at 11:29. You can go over here, pick another date, whatever you want. A month from now, you can go to your different ports. Florence, you want to see what the tides are doing there, you can go there. And then, so I just kind of go down this list. So like I say, tides, we already did that one. Hit this one again. Alarms, there's your alarms. Like I say, you can mess with those if you want. Vessels, that's all the vessels. AIS. Okay, so I'm going to go Casey, that's a tugboat. I'm going to go in there and it's going to tell you the class, it's the type of the tug, how far away it is, it's under engine, drafts 8.9, the latitude and longitude, if you want to call them or show it, you can just hit that right there, that's AIS. And then you just get out of that, and then of course you can go over, you can go over here, and if you don't want to touch the screen one, and I better get out these guys' way. So, tides, alarms, vessels, okay, go into this one again. Trip intel, you can go into that, and now they leave at least the map on here, so you can see where you're at. Okay, tides right there, 5.1, trip max, and then you can go to history, go back to your history on that if you like, and then you go, boy, no wonder they're fishing up in here. Okay, so sun and moon, you can go into that. You can see what it is, 11% waning right now. If you want to change the date, you just go here and change the date. Okay, get out of that, go into that again. Sun storage is where your SD cards are. If you have a download, you go into here, you hit that one, and it'll tell you if you've got an SD card in there. Navionics or updates. Man, there's a nice fish right there, about 15 feet. There's another one right there, that's a smaller one. The bigger that fish is, the bigger that fish is. See, someone might land one right in here. So then we go back over to here, storage, phone, it hooks up to your phone and all that. The stores on an app. So then what I do from there is I'll go into like charts. So then it tells me my time up here. And then right here, I can sit here and see these little triangles, that's AIS. So that tells you that boat's probably moored, that boat's moored. There's a bunch of them right here. Then you just hit that and it tells you all about it. It's moored. So get out of that. That's what the triangles are for. Now see this highlighted over here? Okay, this is kind of transparent and this one over here isn't. Okay, so that is where this little cursor is, this X. So if you say, hey, I'm at this spot, you're not, you're here. So you need to go by this one. And also if you see that and you can't see your guy, you're up here, clear cursor, that'll bring you right back. Now this will zoom in and out, this little, which I really like. Okay, I've got a heading line there for you. So then what I do is I go into here, into the settings. Then I'll go to overlay. You can go heat map, which is this right here. And that's at 63 to 67 degrees, and it'll start leaving a trail. Heat map on, minimum transfer, clear. Okay, so that's what a heat map does. See how it's leaving that green right there? If I zoom that means it's up to 67. Now if it went to the orange, it'd be like cooler. So that's kind of good for tuna and sometimes salmon. So you just hit this again, and then you can go to radar overlay, right? Radar options, and then this is on us because this is a dual range radar. I'm going on B, so I just transmit right here. Now it's going to throw my radar up here. I'm at a half mile out. I'm going to change it to about a quarter mile out. So see, now I know there's a boat right there in front of me. Boom. I like using this one a lot better than this standard radar. Because this is anywhere in the white you're safe, anywhere in the perforated lines here you're safe, and this is where I'm headed right here. See, so if I was going over here, I'd be hitting that boat right there. This will pick up birds on your other one, so you can put auto range, you can go back, you can view, you can put on your palette, change your palette color. I'm going to turn that down, and I'm going to turn that like that. So I'm going to get out of this guy's way, and then I can put it on standby if I want. So then I can go into measure, finds, waypoints, and all that good stuff. More options. Then I go to heading up, tracks, chart, and then this U.S. map. Now, say you have that turn right to CMAP reveal Florida, Navionics, and you didn't have a Navionics card in here. That's what you're going to see, nothing. So then you have to go into back again, more options, go to Navionics, go to C Maps. There you go. I know this is boring, and there's your, right here, your suggested route of travel. And this is what I kind of like about here, this little cursor, you can pinpoint right on without doing the soft touch on the screen. The north indicator always up, clear cursor, go back to menu, more options, chart options, high bat, that's your shadings that you got over here. So this one's pretty much set. So then what I do is I go over into here, and then I back out of here, and you just go like this. Now, okay, I got speed over ground, I got depth, I've got course over ground, I got latitude and longitude, I got my steering boat to destination. So those are pretty good numbers. I'll leave those alone. So then you go over here, you go into echo chart, right? And look at all the fish in here. Holy smokes. Okay, so again, this is your menu button. Now when you're running shallower water, you want to kind of stick into the auto range, you know, or set it, if it's 40 feet, set it for 60, or just leave it on auto. Run 200 kilohertz. You can run a medium chirp on here if you want, and then that picks up between your 455 kilohertz, and it's gonna 455, 200 to 455. See, that's on medium. See how much more that picks up? Sometimes you're better off in shallow water just to go to 200. Okay, then you got your gain, advanced, TVG3. We want to put that down to 1. Deeper water, you go to 3. Okay? So if you go too strong, sometimes it isn't going to be very good. Noise rejection, we'll go medium. We'll go back on here, go back, more options. Now you can change your palette color right here. Like if you hit here, you can change your different colors, and I'll show you a little trick on that later down. Depth line, we'll go with depth line right here. That's on the bottom. Zoom bars, don't need it. Okay, down scan overlay. Okay, so I'm going to turn that on. See how that turned that black? And it went to that palette right there. That's fine. Now hit the gain. Now I'm going to start messing with that just to where I see the black. It's going to put that into like a 3D effect. And it's going to give you the 200, 800 kilohertz, but we're going to change back because we want to go in shallower water to 455. You'll pick up more that way. So I'd leave it right there. TVG1 is fine. Fish, I got both. So then that's pretty much set. So we're just going to go back, and now put you back in here. So then you can go into, you can go into here, and this highlights, anything in the orange highlighted pertains to that menu. You hit the fishing bar, so I got it on the fishing bar. So that's speed over ground. Then you got your depth, you got that in 2 places. Water temp, you got that over there. You got your tides over here. Okay, so say I got my voltage over here. I don't want that one right there. So then I hit my menu, I edit like this. I hit this one. No. I hit fuel. And then what I do is go position. Okay, let's see. Position here. That's our latitude and longitude right on there. And then there's my volts right here. And maybe I'll go over to here and I'll set my vessel to compass a heading. There you go. There's my compass right there. So now this is set. So then you just go like here and finish heading. Those numbers. Look at all that right there. Wow. That's amazing. Okay, we're already at 10, so we're going to have to cut this one off and go to part 3.